Thank you.
All existing protocols, all the here you are all recognized. If what I have to say seems to be long, because I was a teacher, and the teacher always says teacher. So you don't mind. After all the protocols, I say distinguished ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the family, far and near, of our dear father, Amos Olatunji Ogunbanjo, the late Olori of Shopee, and the first to be titled Shopee Lukale of Shopee. I welcome you all to the handover ceremony of the school hall built to honor his memory. Papa would be very pleased today if they know what to do, but I take it from the Bible that they know, because Jesus said there'll be joy in heaven upon one sinner doing penance, which is to say those in heaven know what goes on earth, and we believe our Father is in heaven. So we believe that he'll be very pleased today, as his love for education was renowned, and he had a special fondness for Shopee Comprehensive High School. Thank you. We are therefore very proud to be able to donate this hall to the school 35 years after his transition into glory. To say we are delighted to be here is an understatement. Going down memory lane, I recall that when we would visit Papa at home, we would find the then principal of this school seated with him, deliberating on matters of the school. Sometimes we have to have a little patience and wait for them to finish. And then, when he's gone, then we can get Papa's attention. That was how dear he held the school. Indeed, the history of our association with this school cannot be fully told without reference to the letter of August 8, 1987, from the late Orimolusi of blessed memory, Obaditayo Kupakude IV, on the passing of our dear father, where, in paying tribute, he wrote glowingly of Papa's love for education and his special linkage to Shopee Comprehensive High School. That letter is attached. You can see it later. I dare say that letter and the recognition contained therein galvanized our resolve to build this hall. Another motivator for this project is the Honorable Adegbenga Kaka here present. I hope I told you. His clarion call for help when the school suffered extensive physical damage from rainstorm inspired positive responses from many public-spirited individuals. We are not the only ones that responded. Many responded, himself inclusive. That's leadership by example. A school hall is a key part. Why a school hall? A school hall is a key part of a robust school community, and it strengthens the bond amongst the pupils and the teachers. When one considers the myriad uses to which a hall, an assembly hall, is usually put in a school, it is a place of general assembly. It is a place to honor and reward excellence and aspiration through Founders Day and prize giving ceremony. Prize giving ceremony. So I hope many of you are aspiring to be prize winners who will receive them in this hall. Let me take this opportunity to specially appreciate and thank our donors, as their response was amazing in that it was spontaneous and unsolicited. We were actually surprised when we got the first donation through Senator Kaka. We wondered, how did they know? Why are they interested? But of course, public spirited people are interested in good causes. Always they are. And we have them. They are, because they don't want to be named, I've just put them in appendix to, for people to see. But again, maybe I should read out because, yes, because I don't have everybody. And who knows how many people here present would like to be among those who do such things. The first donor rendered his donation anonymously. He said anonymous, but it was in honor of late architect Sefiu Roland Ayodeji. Professor Oyedokun Ogunbanjo, Engineer Adewale Ogunbanjo, Mr. Lanre Ogunbanjo, Mrs. Folake Animumuni, Papa's granddaughter, Mr. Abiodun Jaisiri, in memory of his beloved wife, Mrs. Dolapo Jaisiri, ní Ìdòwú, Papa's granddaughter. Actually, the borehole they donated, I call it an icing on the cake. The main hall is the cake. And then this icing was brought on the cake. We are really very grateful indeed. We are grateful for every cup that was so donated spontaneously out of a loving heart. We appreciate it all. Indeed, I thank you all for sparing your time of this facility, which will give our young scholars the needed respite from inclement weather when they have occasion. Opportunity to felicitate with the Old Students Association of this school, whom we commend for their efforts. They are marking today 42nd anniversary of the founding of the school. We commend them for their efforts to give back to their alma mater in order to ensure its growth and development. And teachers for the great job they are doing in molding the minds and characters of the youth of this country to become better leaders of tomorrow. I said good, but I want them to be better than what we have today. So to be better leaders of tomorrow. We wish you and the entire management of the school every success in your noble. I say noble. We teachers are in a noble profession. We congratulate the students on this milestone occasion and urge them to make the most of the opportunities they are being given to achieve high academic standards and good character. Character is very important. As they join their predecessors who are celebrating the school today, we urge them to go forward to impact the community, and indeed impact the world at large, so that they will see themselves, they will be proud to have had their humble beginnings at Chopin Comprehensive High School in Jebugo. Our royal fathers, all dignitaries here seated, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we thank you all for your esteemed presence, and thank you very much for listening. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Mama. Mama Oshino, we appreciate that wonderful speech. I am proud to be a teacher because I'm proud to be a teacher because it's a noble profession. If somebody like our distinguished senator will start as a teacher, the commissioner of agri, the deputy governor, the senator, the guy is a senator teacher. So, Mama Oshino, I appreciate you. Ìgbà ṣe pé ọjọ́ orí tó jura wọn lọ ni, ìgbà ní pé mọ́mì, I fell in love. Submit your application. My distinguished senator said I submit my application. Mama told me, I told you Monday. Hallelujah. Ladies and gentlemen, I told you I will be recognizing people as they are coming. Kí n má bàa gba query torí èèyàn rí táyà kò mí kò má fún ẹni tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ní query. I have some distinguished and noble colleagues. This thing I like in teaching profession. Kò sí bó ṣe lè dàgbà tó, wọ́n ní colleague ni wá. If somebody like me could be still calling my distinguished senator a colleague. Because, okay, I was just told that the Orimolusi himself is around. I will just give a standing ovation for the Orimolusi. It's an encourage of the KBC. They are coming together. Kábíyèsí o.
Ẹ jókòó mà.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for that honor. I pray you'll be honored
Ẹ
in
jọ ajá yẹn síbi
Jesus'
díẹ̀.
name.
Sùn síbi díẹ̀.
Okay, Amoriade. I'm going to introduce them one after the other. After I have finished that joke I just started, that I enjoy being a teacher because it's a noble profession. Because teacher is the master of all professions. You are the one that taught the doctors, the engineers, the cameramen, talk of anything. Even gone. A ò kàn ní also yà ní pé tíṣà gan ló kọ́ olè ló ń jalè. But òun ló yapa tiẹ̀ pé olè ló fẹ́ jà. So that's why I'm going to recognize some noble colleagues here. After I will recognize the royals in our midst. Let me start from His Royal Majesty. Ọba Lawrence Jaiye Ọba lórí Molusi. I will recognize the presence of Ọba Abayomi Banjo, His Royal Highness Olokine of Ojowo. Emebinu, nílò glasses, and I will recognize the presence of Ọba Stephen Adeleke Adekoya, the Joku of Bejero of Okeago. Sorry, yeah. Kabiyesi, and I will recognize the Abijapara Ọba Remi Ogunye. Don't mind me, I study in London. That's why I can't read London. Ladies and gentlemen, let me recognize the presence of some noble colleagues here. I'm happy to introduce to you that the PTA chairman of this noble school happens to be a teacher. Can you give a round of applause for that? Okay, let me recognize the host Oba himself. He is a man of timber and caliber, Oba Tutu Obaje, the person of the Shopinu Kale himself, of Okeshokwe. Yes, and let me recognize the presence of one of our guys, the permanent secretary in person of Mrs. Abosede. He's a pity fall in love with somebody because people are arrival. Okay. They say it is allowed, sir. Let me recognize the presence of some other local colleagues. Okay. Sorry. And let me recognize the senior colleague in our midst, in person of one, the PTA chairman of this plateau is a teacher, in person of Pastor Abayomi, the PTA chairman of this school. And let me recognize another senior colleague in our midst, in person of Otuba Ayoleke Odunyi Jinot. And another guy, the principal of Ladugo Comprehensive High School, in person of Mrs. Sade Yemi. Having recognized all these ones, we are going to proceed on this program. Let me call on our distinguished senator, my colleague, Cousin of Alhaji Shevim Adibinga. I don't want to cover the case of the cabinet. Well, my dear colleague, I always oh, my teaching glory be to Almighty God for making today's occasion possible. And my due respect and adoration to the Honorable Commissioner for Science and Technology for finding time on this sacred Monday to come and honor us with this modest achievement. Professor Aribabu, we cannot thank you enough. As former Vice Chancellor of Tertiary College of Education, and now State Commissioner for Science and Technology. I'm not surprised because you appreciate the value of education and you have been doing wonderfully well. This is not the first time you come to Jebubu to commission for us. And may you continue to help. I now I'm going to mix it up to Kabiyesi, the Orimolusi of Jebubu. Kabiyesi, your time is what we are witnessing. And manifestation of it is the progress, modest progress we are making. May we continue to have many more. Amen. And through you, I recognize all the other Obas, including the one that is unavoidably not present. That's Tigbo of Matitri. Adiakwe lórí bàtà pẹ́lẹ́sẹ̀, ìrùkẹ̀rẹ̀ ńkọ́, Adiabere. You will permit me to recognize the PAMSEC, Minister of Science and Technology. She used to be in the Agricultural Ministry, and that's why I was asking her whether she brought some food for me. So you are welcome, man. And through you, I recognize the directors here present, including the CEDO, and of course, the principal. I will now come back home to recognize our mama, wonderful mama, responsive mama, responsible mama, and mama, as usual, who will hear the cry of her baby in the dead of the midnight and respond to that clarion call. Mama was in fact in America when I was called upon to come and see, for the second time, come and see the situation of this college. And I decided to take some pictures. I put it on WhatsApp. And Mama called me. I saw what you have placed on what you have posted on the WhatsApp. I'm outside the country right now, and by the time I return, we are going to mobilize ourselves and get something done.
come back to that. So, Mama, interimly, I say thank you. And to our Papa, who can behave like Aminu Kano at any point in time by carrying placard against himself. Don't ask me who the person is. But I know I'll be answer query after this getting together. There's a person. I don't know whether to recognize him first or to recognize all the children of Papa Ogunbanjo before coming to him. Because he happened to be a grandson of Papa Ogunbanjo. But he's having some younger elements who are my age mates that are the direct descendant of Papa. So you can see now that I can decide to say that Baba should calm down. But Baba, the man that was given chieftaincy and he refused, contented being called Mr. Shegun Olusanya. I don't think it's the first, but maybe it's the second grandson or the first grandson. Whichever way, it's the grandson, but he has some uncle that are far, far younger than him. So, that's now to our emeritus professor. He sat there quietly. I had cause to drag him from his house to this place to come and see what was going on. And he was very happy. So today, he went on to come down to grace the occasion, not only as an educationist, but the BOT chairman of Congress of the Igbo Community. Is a professor and former vice chancellor of Olabisi. Well, the principal and teachers are duly recognized. And of course, the PTA teacher, I put all of you together. And the immediate past president, or still the current, immediate past president of Chopin Comprehensive High School Old Student Association, Arinola Busari, coming down all the way from London for this purpose and for the standard day that we're coming up later. You are welcome. Under your tenure, you've made your contribution. And the impact is there. We thank God that it is during your tenure, that we're able to turn around the fortune of this school. We can rightly say that this is a boarding model college. And by the grace of God, with the support of the Honorable Commissioner, the Governor, this place will become a model college. Ladies and gentlemen, as a politician, I wouldn't want to take too much time. Otherwise, I will continue speaking. But the commissioner is supposed to be here by 10 o'clock because he was having another engagement somewhere. The time is against us now. So we are trying to be, not to be selfish, but we have no choice than to get things done. So the Regbe in Council chairman, we are duly recognized. We appreciate all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here today to celebrate a modest achievement that is worth celebration, not for the size of the project, but the intention, because we were told that action shall be judged by intention. The intention is for a purpose, And it came when students of this school would not enter this building here, this block of classroom, because the roof had come down. They could not enter that one there. And the one behind you here, there was nothing. The students were just attending classes inside the rain, inside sunshine, to the extent that palm frond was used in different locations to make shade for the students to attend classes. But glory be to God, we still have dedicated teachers amongst existing teachers. One Mrs. Adegboyega, surprisingly enough, she's not from Ijebubu. She's not related in any form, either by marriage, by birth to Ijebubu. But I was fortunate to come across across her, while I wanted to do something for Molusi College. And I called on the principal, who is also here, Ayode Kijinobi. You can rise for the post. And I asked him, I won't just come to Molusi to put something there. What are your priorities? And he told me we needed a staff. The old one is by the gate side, and the children were making making escape route of the backyard, and he would like one to be there. There and then, I held meeting with them, and Mrs. Adibuyega was present. So by the time Mrs. Madam J was supervising that project, Mrs. Adibuyega was always there, ready to make her input felt. By the time that project was completed, she was transferred from Molusi to Chopin Comprehensive High School. So the first thing she did, without knowing that the PTA had actually come to me begging for assistance, but they came a bit late because I've distributed whatever I want to distribute for the year. She now came and said, "Sir, please oblige me by following me down to Chopin Comprehensive High School." She knelt down. I said, "What is your problem?" They've been a government-owned school. I said, "Okay, let me call Madam J." And I called Jinodu. The three of us came down here. We saw the situation, the sordid situation of the school. I went back. I told them we cannot do anything. But a year after I left, even as a senator, she came back again that the situation had become worsened. Virtually all the roofs had been blown up. And by the time I returned there, I took some pictures and placed it on WhatsApp. During that period, there were abuses from our own people in the Igbo here. What is Kaka's business? He wants to make politics out of it. What is his business? If government, if government like, let them come and repair. Yet, some people responded. The whole student responded. We had a get together here. And Olabusari was linking us up thanks to internet from London. And then we were able to get down here and get things moving. Here and then, I humble myself, Senator Lepo Mustafa, made donations of 500 each. Other people made contributions. And we said, okay, we will take one of this school. But before taking it, I must link up with the governor. I sent those pictures to the governor, and he said the commissioner will come. The commissioner for housing was sent to me here. Came down here, we looked at him, we wrote him. And he said, we are going to pick the four classrooms here. on my left hand side here. And I told them that one will not be enough. Just one classroom, I'm going to take it. We have 1,600 pupils in the school. What's going to happen? We throw them to the street, Mr. Governor. I'm not going to take it. And I said, okay, let them look for 1 month. Then went to the admin block. Then the other one on that side, I think it's another 4 classroom. Had nothing under repair by bed. So let Subeb come and finish it. The contractor said they have not paid him. I linked up with him. I said, okay, go and meet the chairman there. By and large, the 3 were done by the state government. It shows that we can help the government to help us. We can partner with government to achieve what we desire. And it is on this note I will be thanking the governor of the state, Prince Dapo Abiodun, for readily coming to our aid to turn this school around. Then, with what we raised, we concentrated on the block there. And we were able to complete it. Then, from leftover, we moved to the junior school and said, well, it would be nice for the whole compound to look neat. We made some repair there and we got everything done. That is the story of where we are. The hall was totally down, rubble. And when Mama now came back and they met and they said, okay, you want to do something? I said, yes, please come and do it. I will ensure that the government will not tamper with naming this place after Papa. So by the time the flag is unveiled, we say that the place has been named after our Ogunbanjo. May so rest. So it's been done, and I'm sure that rather than the students being distributed to other schools to write WAEC, this place can accommodate them. To our students, I congratulate you that during your tenure, something good is happening to this school. The follow-up this afternoon, let other students know that some that had passed through this school who drank from the fountain established in this school are coming back to replenish the water they drank from. So as you will be living, be rest assured that our eyes are on you. As God shall prosper you, all of you must come back to this school in no distant a time to replenish the fountain you have drank from. Can you say amen? Amen. It shall be. Now, I don't know how we manage. I thought Senator Deko Mustafa would be here. Maybe it's in Abuja, planning the launching of the campaign that will be coming up in the next 2 days. But as we are doing it again, I made mention that he contributed 500,000 initially. But with the pressure on him, we decided to facilitate the construction of the 3 classrooms that we are looking at there. In record time, it was completed. And when I talked to the principal and my dear brother, who actually supervised this project here, Dr. Bode Ogunbanjo, where are you, sir? Go taller. Thank you. So, and I said, the school will be resuming on Monday, and they don't have enough chairs and tables. I just put a call through to Senator Deko Mustafa. When are you going to furnish this classroom? Because it's badly needed. He said, well, before the end of the month. We'll make sure that we get everything done. Principal, are they there? Already there? Okay, we have clap. Clap. So that is action. And if we can add little there, little there, we shall get to the destination. So to all the contributors, in one way or the other, I say congratulations to all of you, and may our shadows never grow less. May we never be tired of improving our environment. We need to impact our environment positively so that the generation coming behind can be happier with us. So, ladies and gentlemen, to the Ogunbanjo family, home and abroad, I hereby acknowledge your wonderful contribution, and I thank you most sincerely for the honor done to this community. Before I close my speech, I don't know how many people are from Atikuri here. If you are a native of Atikuri, and rise up, let me see you now. Yes. Okay, thank you. Well, for the sake of Papa is Ogu, I will make sure that my kid will not be too hard. Sit down, please. Kabesi, I asked them to show up their face, and I want to send them home. Where we are here, this land belongs to Okeshokwe, but it's a boundary between Okeshokwe and Atikuri. The access route to this place is mainly from Atikuri. And I can say without any fear of contradiction that 80%, if not more, of the students here are from Atikuri. 80% of the teachers are also from Atikuri. So we are saying that this is Shokwe High School. We are coming from Okeshokwe to come and develop the place. I'm now sending them home that they should stop sleeping. They should wake up from their slumbers and come to this school. Jointly, let us adopt it as our own and make it greater than it is right now. God help you all. Mrs. Adegboyega, can you please rise? The lady I was referring to that came kneeling down begging, that is the young lady there. She happened to be a classroom teacher, but within her mind, she was ready to sacrifice anything to make sure that the school just move on very well. Well, if I were to be the governor of this state, I will give you a special merit award. So, Honorable Commissioner, in case there is an award pending, I'm recommending him. Recommending her for that award. May God bless you. To the students, I wish you all the best. Just a warm handshake. Am I permitted? Yes. I hope I'm not violating anything. Sharia compliance. You have been transferred. And you've done well here. Wherever you are going, continue to do well. I wish you well. Thank you very much. God bless you all. Can I give a round of applause for our distinguished senator and my noble colleague? So, teacher bá dé tí ó kì í yàtọ̀. Bá mi padà gbogbo àwọn tíṣà. Aláàjì Ìṣẹ̀fí Adégbénga was just piecing it out. Láì wòwe, wọ́n gbé èèyàn ló gbóyìnbó tó báyìí.
And in 2 days' time, we are season with the food.
And you are the senior most politician.
I'm not a politician.
You are the senior most politician.
As a teacher, wherever you go, you teach. And my distinguished senator is doing justice to the noble profession. Can we give a round of applause for him? It's a slip of tongue, a slip of enu or whatever. When I called PTA the other time, it's a parents club, not PTA. When I was introducing Pastor Pastor Adebayo the other time, as is a parent club. So pardon me for that mistake. Ladies and gentlemen, Mama Owoshina said, "Inú mi ru sókè, mo fẹ́ sọ nǹkan kan lé nǹkan tí distinguished senator sọ." Wọ́n sáré ṣẹ́wọ́ sí mi ṣẹ́dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé mo ṣe ń fall in love lọ́wọ́. So mo gbọ́dọ̀ tètè yá dá wọn lóhùn. Èmi lọ ka arúgbó. With the permission of
Youngest.
okay, èmi lọ ka youngest. With the permission of my Commissioner of Education, let me allow my latest cash to dish out one or two things to the Mama Oshinoma.
I didn't intend to talk. You know, Senator Kaka took us through about 30 minutes or more. But towards the end, he did something that prompted me. He called Atikori indigents here to stand up. And I was glad when my brother-in-law here, Mr. Idowu, stood up as one of them. And you threw a challenge in them. I want to therefore acknowledge in this gathering that Mr. Idowu took up a stretch of time to come and stay here in his house here to ensure the supervision of this structure. But for him, he would not have gone this far in this structure. So, in cash and kind, yes, I do. And his daughter is the granddaughter I mentioned, whose husband donated the ball in her honor. So, what a member of African community has been doing. To that end, I will ask every member of the family that has a hand in this project to please stand up for recognition. Every member that has. These are either Papa's children and trustees of his estate. Stand up.
And the grandson.
Stand up. Stand up. Stand up.
Yeah, I can see that.
So,
Okay, don't worry.
although we remain,
do not know
Okay.
why the relationship with my mom.
so although we remain anonymous, you can at least see our faces.
Yeah.
So, thank you very much.
I'm the president of the old student association, who have been coming from London, is from Article. Understand?
That is Mr. Aniola Busari, the past president of old students. Ladies and gentlemen, let me use this opportunity to call on the Honorable Commissioner of Education. Have a seat. Okay. Sorry. Let me call on the Kabiyesi of this Kabiyesi himself. Ẹ mọ̀ pé tí ẹ bá fẹ́ pe bàbá ẹ̀, bàbá tó bàbá, ó kàn lè lánàá gbùgà, ó kàn pé ṣá, bàbá tó bàbá ni. I call on His Royal Majesty, the Orimolus of Ìjẹ̀bú-Igbó, Ọba bàbá wọn, His Royal Majesty Ọba Dayoba for his response.
Please permit me to stand on. I can't state it the way the deputy governor, the senator has said.
It's everything. Deputy governor, senator. He's now waiting to be governor.
We are even happy to have him as one of our fathers. So thank you, sir. Mama, thank you so much. Baba, I'm happy. Baba invited us. Baba Paulson invited us. And we said, okay, we must be here. But when I had our distinguished senator, deputy governor now, and elder of the town, when he spoke, I was looking around. I said, because this is my first time of coming to this area. Though I'm the Orimolusi, but I don't stay in the town. I go and I come. But by now, I think I will tour the whole town so that something like this will not be a strange thing to me. How can they do all these things without I even know until the last stage when Baba called me? I will not make that mistake again. The legacy left behind by the Baba that are named after this effort is something that we should cherish. Which legacy are we going to put down? That is our own challenge now. All the Kabiyesi. Which legacy are we going to? Is it just to say Kabiyesi and we move around? No. When we are here, we will do what God says we should do. But we must remember, when we leave, what are people going to say about us? So many people told me, after Baba called me, they told me, ṣé ẹ mọ Baba Ṣọ̀pẹ́ tó lọ yẹn ni? Ẹ bá dẹ̀ mọ̀ o. It would have been better if you know him. Because they told me so many positive things that he has done. And when you see the children, you know the type of person Baba. I just want to thank all of you, those who have been doing all these things. Thank the governor, thank the senator, thank everyone that has hand in doing all these things. May God continue to replenish your pocket. I assure you the best is yet to come. By the grace of God. The best is yet to come. I know with people around me, with all the Kabiyesi, with all our fathers here, we know by the grace of God we are going to achieve that when we leave, people will continue to talk about us. Thank you so much. I'm grateful.
As I was about calling Kabiyesi for his address, the chief executive for this local government came in. person of Honorable Bolaji Odusoya, the chairman of the North Local Government. I will stand up for recognition. Followed by the Honorable Nii Shojimi, the SLD for the local government. SLD. And Honorable Oduton, Supervisor for Information. And followed by Honorable Somori Shokoya, Supervisor for Works. And followed by Honorable Olupe Yusuf, Supervisor for Agri. And followed by Prince Tunji Adebanjo, SA on special duty. Ladies and gentlemen, at this junction, I want to call on the Honorable Commissioner for Education, Science and Technology. When I introduce all the royals, I didn't introduce my commissioner. I deliberately mellow down till now, so that I'll introduce him once, he will stand up once. Officially again. The Honorable Commissioner of Education, Science and Technology, in person of a man of timber and caliber, Obeche and Tripocator, in person of Professor Ajin.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let me divide my protocol into three categories. We have the royal fathers, we have family that is the donor. I will take the donor along with the facilitator, and then the people from the ministry representing the government. The permanent secretary, as a point of contact for all other directors present here. I actually want to appreciate you very well because she's actually meant for another program at Ogunbanjo University. So she has to come here. So all the other directors from the ministry. Maybe it's and then the host cabinet, and then all of that cabinets I recognize also especially my brother, who is very dear to me, and all of that cabinets is present here. The facilitator of this particular, because when God wants to do something, somebody will be used. They call him Karisira. The person that facilitated what we are celebrating here today, Alhaji Senator and His Excellency, the former Deputy Governor, distinguished Senator of the Federal Republic, and I have to say this, that my coming here today physically because we saw the letter very, very late. But he called me earlier, I think on that Thursday. And ordinarily, by the protocol, there is no way that letter will get to my table maybe before today. Because when the letter got there, it should go to the PS, go to this and go on. Before it will come to my table, the program would have actually held. But he called me earlier and I said, even without the letter, I will come. Because there's so many things
and to me as a person, and I think it's somebody that has worked. He has done this type of thing personally. I think the latest was the one we did at Ramadan, where he donated a hall equipped for that project. Thank you very much. God Almighty will bless you abundantly. Let me come back to the family that actually donated this hall. Well, it is one thing for you to be called or to be invited. Another thing to say, well, what's my business? This is government school. Yes, government school. But the approach to governance is for us to believe that we are the government. We are the government. And those who are there are just working for us. And when they don't do it well, we call them to order. Just like a senator discussed with the governor to facilitate this one. In fact, when he was talking the other time, I was really worried. I had to quickly check mine because I have all the buildings that we have in the state, about 1,000 now, on my phone, and I was running through it, and I checked. I saw it there, so I was waiting whether I would not mention it. Then you mentioned that. So I want to thank you very much for being a good link between the people and the government, being a good representative. I'm not surprised. That was why you were actually elected as a senator of the Federal Republic. Thank you very much once again. The family, especially, I want to recognize the family and appreciate the family because our governor is a governor that believes that education is important and it is the most important thing for him in this administration. And like we all believe in the state that education is one of the major parameters, if not the only parameter that will be used to adjudge a government as being successful or not. If you fail in education, it's like in those days when you do ICANN, you say fail in one, fail in all. Once you fail in education, then you will have been perceived to have failed. And that's why when he came on board, he had emergency in education, which led to all these renovations and then construction and so on, which we call the yellow roof revolution. So and that is why most of the constructions that you find around coming in during this administration, they are in that yellow roof. So we have done over 1,000. I want to thank you for being a good leader, a matriarch of the Ogunbanjo family, for responding to that clarion call. You promised, and this is promise kept. Promise made, promise kept. I want to thank you, use you as a point of contact to all members of the family and all those who contributed in one way or the other to making this solution. May Almighty God replenish your cause and may He bless you and bless all those who contributed one way or the other in cash and because when you want to do something, when you tell about patient ọ̀nà mẹ́ta lèèyàn lè fi ran iṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́, èèyàn lè gbowó sílẹ̀, èèyàn lè ran ara, èèyàn lè gbé ìgbéga. If you don't have money, you can come and physically participate in it. That is also contribution. You can just talk by words of mouth, encouraging people that are doing it. You don't have money for it. So on and so forth. So you did all, and the entire members of the family, and all those people. So I want to once again appreciate you on behalf of the governor and the government. Let me come back to okay. I should have. Well, you are also part of government, the chairman of the local government. I'm happy that you are here. One of the things that we try to do, and I will come to talk about that one a little bit elaborately, how we are approaching the development of education in the state and how we are trying to revitalize the state education with what we call the state education revitalization agenda. I'll come back. I want to appreciate all of us that are here today. Various groups, Parents Club, All Students Association, as represented by the immediate past president, especially coming from to witness this and also to celebrate your own anniversary. All the chairman of Regbe and council, the principals of this school, senior and junior, all teachers in this school. And I want to give special recognition to that teacher that facilitated, the coming to this place of to see what happened. You are like John the Baptist, the forerunner. You actually made this possible eventually, even without contributing anything. What you contributed is more than whatever any other person would have contributed. You have not made that move. What we are celebrating here today will not be possible. So I want to thank you very much. I want to recognize you. And I want to. The senator made the case for you for award. Let me tell you something. When you do well, it's like when you have smoke and you cover it, it will always come out one way or the other. So, wherever you are in Modusi College, you saw this, you came here, this happened. You have gone to somewhere else. Which school now? Abekuta Girls Grammar School. So that is so from in Abekuta Girls Grammar School, she's going to also kneel down and get something to somebody. And because she has done that, now it's two other places. So I'm going to take note of transferring her to our school. You can get this type of things for us. Well, I want to thank you very much. The same thing happened, if you remember, on Friday. Was it Friday or Thursday? Thursday, won by CBN, Central Bank of Nigeria. Thursday. One teacher in the school told the principal, man, let us go to CBN. The CBN. Yeah, let us go. And they wrote, because some staff of CBN also they do CSR from their own person, not CBN money, from their own personal salary. So the CBN has that policy encouraging staff to take from their salary and do something, whatever in the community where they exist. And they have done a lot. They read it out, what they have been doing since 2010. That is what I want all of us to also keep note of and emulate. Senator mentioned it. You see, government alone cannot do everything. This government believes in free education, and we are running it, we are following it to the letter. And that is why His Excellency Prince Dr. Abiodun MFR declared emergency in the education sector, followed it with action, cancelled all forms of levies and all forms of fees. Because the problem is when you go out and encourage parents to bring their awards to school. About 2 weeks ago, we were going around. Abi, I was in Ijebu. I led the team. I was in Ijebu. I was in Egba. I was in Remo. I was in Yewa. Going around the marketplaces, mutual parks, and so on, encouraging parents to bring their children to school. When you encourage them to bring the children to school, you don't want to also now discourage them by now charging all sorts of levies that will now discourage them. Not all of them can afford that. But we know that free education, still, somebody will pay the bill, and government is paying that bill. The government alone cannot do it. So, the program that we have is that apart from the government having the largest chunk, we also have opportunity for people to collaborate and cooperate with the government to turn things around in our school. That's why we have what we call the Adopt a School program. Senator mentioned something like that. If, for instance, as an individual or corporate body or a community, you decide to adopt the school, you can adopt the entire school and say, well, we want to turn it around. Government will not say no. If you cannot afford to adopt the entire school, you can just make some contribution. Maybe it's furniture, maybe just one classroom. You want to provide seats there, or you provide chalkboards or maybe whiteboards and so on and so forth. Or the laboratory you want to. There is a school very close here in Agowe. The school is almost married. Almost married. Primary school. A young man came from America. He actually attended that school. The young man is just in about his 40s and turned around the entire school. You need to go to the school and see, right from the gate of the school to everything, including the playground. He turned around the place. Like I always joke, if you are blindfolded and you are taken to that school and they now remove the blindfold. You ask people that when you think that that is a school actually in America. That's what it actually decides to turn around the entire school. And we have people like that. Like the Adegunwa donated, not only giving a whole campus to Nigeria University of Education, the whole campus. And he also donated buildings. But he himself on single-handedly took some comprehensive high school to a new location because the children were going to the other side. So, and you can imagine them crossing the express. So, coming to the other side now so that they won't cross the express, we virtually built almost all the buildings there. And the latest one is the computer center. That computer center is second to none anywhere in this country. Not only did he contribute that, he employed consultants and specialists that were teaching those people are resident in that place, and that place is 24 hours electricity with air condition. Anytime you get there, it's always there. It's like that, and then the students are taking their batches to be trained, and by the time they will be graduating from that school, they would have been highly skilled in technology. That is Alhaji Adegunwa. And I can mention there are organizations, there are groups cooperating with us, partnering with us in education, because we believe government alone cannot do it. So in whatever way, even if it's just 10 tables and chairs you want to do, it is part of it. Because at least 10 or 20 learners will sit on that. If it's a two-seater, it's 20 learners. And that will reduce whatever problem the school has. When I came in here, I found out from the principal what is the problem. He told me about the issue of tables and chairs. And he mentioned the one that I've been donated. And I noted it that, okay, we need to also support and bring some more tables and chairs, which we will do along the way. Without going deeper, I recognize the students. I thank them for also coming around. What we are doing here is like what Yorubas will say that when you have a particular cult and you are, involved in that cult, and you prevent young ones from seeing what you are doing, then very soon when you are gone, that will be the end of the cult. That's why we ask you to come. You can see what is happening. People are coming back to give back to the society. That spirit we need to revive it. However, because I have just 2 more paragraphs, I will not sit down without telling you about what this administration is doing in the area of education. We came in, saw the situation, and because just like a senator came here, the governor saw it that there is no way you can decide to go the normal way and then achieve the desired goal in education. So that was why it declared emergency. When military, when they take over government in those who are old enough to know, the first thing they do is to do what? Suspend the constitution. Suspending the constitution so that they can do anything they want to do. So nobody will be taking them to court and say about it. So once they suspend it, that will make them to act and get things done. Look at it now. If you want to create states in Nigeria, read it in there. So go to this, go to that, referendum, this. How long did it take Babangida to create state? Just wake up and say I'm creating state, just create it, and so on. So that is it out. So the governor declared emergency in education. That this administration is going to do it as business unusual, not business as usual. And that is what has led to this. Otherwise, we would have achieved what we have achieved in just over 3 years. And we have just started. And that is why there is need to complete this work. Now, we saw the area of infrastructure, which is one of the legs of the state education revitalization agenda. The pillars are curriculum revitalization, curriculum re-engineering, curriculum development. That is the first pillar. The other one is on administration, management of man and human resources management, and that's why we have brought about what we call the Oxera platform now, using it to manage man and human resources in the state. People will say it's not possible, but thank God that it's happening now. The third pillar has to do with technology integration into teaching and learning. That started even during the COVID, but we had that intention even before COVID. COVID made it popular. And the fourth one has to do with revenue and funding, looking for more creative ways of funding education. And that is what will lead to what we call the Ogun State Education Trust Fund, which will be launched very soon. And part of that initiative is this Adopt a School, and they are partnering with government in helping to rebuild our schools. The fifth pillar has to do with infrastructure, and that's what has led to the massive infrastructure that you see in terms of the yellow roof revolution. And the sixth one has to do with teachers' welfare and students' welfare. And when you are repairing the classrooms, you are taking care of where students land, you are taking care of students' welfare, and indirectly taking care of the place where teachers work, you are taking care of teachers' welfare. And this government, our teachers are here, they can attest to it that this government has never failed to pay salaries as NGO on a monthly basis. And it's actually cleared the backlog of arrears of promotion 2016, 2017. The addition came up in 2019. So all these ones were done. Even the latest promotion now is being compiled. Things that have been very bad or has taken a bad shape a long time ago, you cannot solve the problem in one day. It will take a while, but you only need to be a little bit patient with the administration. The revitalization agenda that we are on has led to a number of innovations in schools, which people are feeling directly. Part of it is what has led to the flagship schools in the state. We came up with the idea of flagship schools because we feel that all our 511 schools can all just remain the way they are. We want to turn all of them around, but you have to start with the pilot. And the pilot we have taken is 42 of them. Those 42 are the flagship schools that we have in Ogun State. They are our model colleges. They are the schools that you can call the beacon schools in Ogun State, and the schools that you can actually be very, very proud of. Eventually, where we are going is that as the 42 are 42 flagship schools in Ogun State, all our 511 schools will be flagship schools for all schools in Nigeria. That's where we are going. They say money shows the day. What we are doing in the flagship schools is telling you what will happen eventually in all our schools. Senator said the other time that he will be happy that we include this school as one of the flagship schools. It will happen the way we are going now. With the support we are getting, with more infrastructure from government, from community, everybody contributing to it. Because one of the things about flagship schools is that these are schools that you have to take entrance examination before you get into the school. So if you take screening exam before getting to the school, you can be sure that the standard of students that are entering the school are already very high. So there is no reason for teachers not to have good performance. And also we made it easy to say you cannot have more than maximum of 60 per class. We are going to maximum of 40. Then we have to start gradually. And that will also make it easy for teachers to do their work. And there will not be overcrowding. You will be able to give assignment, mark it, and then monitor. And that will actually elevate performance. The principals have to be very good ones. Teachers in all our schools are very sound. There is no school in Ogun State where you have a teacher that is not a degree holder or at minimum NC holder. And what you have is NC holders are even mainly in primary schools. In secondary school, all of them are graduates. And you know the process is to turn around the entire education infrastructure of Ogun State. And gradually we are getting there. So with the support of everybody, support of good people like the Ogunbanjo family, and people like Senator Ogunbanjo and others that will still do more, I think it will not be long. It's a major role that government is playing for us to get to where we are. Ogun State is actually number one in education. We cannot afford to go to the back seat. We are almost going there, but now we are coming back to our position, taking our rightful position in the education sector. So students, teachers in this school, I want to urge you that this facility that has been donated and all the others, you make very good use of them, because we wouldn't want a situation whereby we come back to an infrastructure that we have already maybe rehabilitated or repaired or built. So when we come again, we should be building more, not that we come and be repairing the ones that are there. So your tables and chairs, maintain them very well. We all do it well so that the Ogunbanjo family will be encouraged to come back here and say, let's donate something more, and they can encourage other people to also come. This makes very good use of this facility, and I'm happy seeing you here. Really dressed. I cannot see all of you, but those of you that I've seen, I can. That gives me an indication of how well dressed and how well they are comported. I'm particularly happy that we are here and the school is calm. I mean, you get to some schools, there will be so much noise and so on. That is what they call discipline. Discipline is not when you go into the class and you see a teacher holding cane, and it's because of that cane that students are keeping quiet. The discipline is when there is nobody holding cane and students still compose themselves. So I want to commend the principal and the teachers of this school for the good work. I'm really very impressed, and I promise you that I actually noted the school, and I will see what we can do to continue to help, even if you don't become part of the grassroots immediately, so that you are already moving forward. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for the opportunity, and I want to thank you for coming for this program today. Those of us that have traveled from far and near, God Almighty will guide us back to our destination safely. And I think on this note, we need to actually commission the building so that we can actually commit it for good use. So I think we can move to the commission.
While we are going to do the commissioning of the building, I want to announce to you that after the commissioning of the building, we'll come back here for vote of thanks, and after that, the commissioner, honorable commissioner of education, is still going to do another assignment for us at Chopin Comprehensive High School. That is the stone laying for another project by the Old Students Association. So let's go for the commissioning of the
Sorry.
Director.
Hello, brother. Ladies and gentlemen, here, like I told you, teacher, we are master of all professions. I'm not going to teach my honorary commissioner what to do because it's also a colleague. It's also a colleague and my boss. So, yes, me ní sọ fún tó máa ṣe fún wọn ẹ lè mọ̀ pé teacher is a Usman wa my honorable commissioner, sir.
ẹ wá wọlé síbi wá bọ́ síbi tètè wá position rẹ. Beatrice báàgì ẹ náà mo fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀. ẹ kú mbẹ bọ́dà. bọ́dà ẹ bọ́ sẹ́yìn kò tó ṣe máa yà bẹ́ẹ̀.
You can see that even the bricklayers, the teacher taught them. You can see my honorable commissioner laying that blocks. Let's give a round of applause for him for that wonderful job. I think at this junction, let me call on my honorable commissioner, sir. I want to call on he's still the current president of Old Student Association, the person of Otunba Olabusari, to give a vote of thanks here. The senior prefect. Yes.
Opportunity to introduce to you the first senior prefect of the school and the first senior girl of the school. The foundation prefect of the school. Ní orúkọ gbogbo àwa ọmọ Ṣọ̀pẹ́ Comprehensive High School and the whole students. I want to stand on the existing protocol because of the time. Kábíyèsí, ẹ má bínú. Ojú ní kì í ṣàìmọ̀ olóko ẹlẹ́dìmọ̀ mi ò ti pẹ́ láti máa ń ṣe o. Mo kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ make one small comment láti support nǹkan tí bàbá wa Senator Kaka sọ nípa catchment area and the host school. Artillery is doing what they can do and doing best. And I want to cite one small example. Ní báwa ṣe fi àwọn èèyàn jọ, the youngest person tó dá owó fún wa láti ṣe orí ọ̀gá ṣe ọmọ yẹn ò ju 11 years old lọ. Artillery ló ti wá. Nígbà tó rí gbogbo program tá à ń ṣe, nígbà tí òṣìṣẹ́ gbogbo school tá a ṣe lórí íńtánẹ́ẹ̀tì àti ń ṣètò wa. Ọmọ yẹn wò ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní sọ fún mi Daddy, please release part of the money I save and give it to this school. Wọ́n sọ pé are you sure? Ní yes. Wọ́n release inú owó ọmọ yẹn ò tí ju 11 years old àti ìwà. Èmi tẹ́mi dúró yìí bàbá mi àti kòrìló ti wá
ìyá mi àtòkè ṣọ̀kan mi ní kò ti wá mi sì lè wọ̀. Then the VP to the vice chairman to the parents club Shobazim Alhaji Shobazim àti Ìkòrè náà ti wá. Mo fi àsìkò yìí ń sọ pé lóòótọ́ ló jẹ́ pé àsìkò rẹ̀ ló kó ipa púpọ̀ jù nípa pé àwọn ọmọ skul ló ń wá síbí. Lóòótọ́ àwa la ní grace but ẹ̀yin ráò pé ṣọpin ẹ̀yin lẹ ní glory àti grace. Because the glory go back to you. Ṣọpin ló ní. The grace and the glory go back to you. So mo fi opportunity yẹn challenge Atikore, please do more. Okay, Ṣọpin, please do more. Ìjẹ̀bú-Igbó in general, please do more. The lovers of education, please do more. Ibi táwa wà, àwa kọ́ làwa kọ́ ibi táwọn ọmọ skul àwọn ọmọ tiwa ń lọ. And ìyẹn ló fà á táwa fi padà wálé because ìgbà táwa náà máa wá síbí àwa kọ́ la kọ́. A dẹ̀ rí àwọn ọmọ tó jẹ́ pé ó kù díẹ̀ káàtó. Tábàjọ́ ń sọ pé gẹ́gẹ́ bí commissioner ṣe sọ, ọmọ ìjọba, wọ́n ń ṣe ọmọ ìjọba, àwọn ọmọ tiwa ní torí pé kí ni ṣèbí ńgbà tèmi ń bọ̀ láti ìlú òyìnbó ṣé mo lọ yà sọ́dọ̀ ìjọba ọ̀dọ̀ Atikore ni wọ́n yà sí. So please do more. And on behalf of the Ogunbanjo's family, I want to thank you. Mommy Owoshina, the family of the Ogunbanjos has been so patriotic in every way. I think, Mommy, I'm meeting Mommy for the first time. That is physically, but that we meet digitally for 100 times. We are in the same committee. Àwọn charitable committee tó wà ní Ìjẹ̀bú ìtajọ wà nú ẹ̀ ó fẹ́ pé bíi mẹ́ta. Mommy Owoshina. And the family of the Ogunbanjo. I want to use that opportunity as well to call on people pé ẹ wá ṣe irú nǹkan tí àwọn Ogunbanjo wá ṣe kí ẹ ní ìmọ̀ ẹ̀ lórúkọ yín. And I think that's what Senator Lekan Mustapha has done because he promised us that he's going to give us something. And surprisingly, he has given us something. So, ẹ jọ̀ọ́, mo fẹ́ bẹ̀ wá ni. So, láti má waste time wa, mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ commissioner wa. Ẹ ṣeun. Àtúndúpẹ́ fún promise tẹ fún wa pé ẹ máa tún máa ṣe nípa ilé ìwé yìí. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ ní kùnà ọkọ̀ ọba àdáọba kò ní ṣáyín lẹ́sẹ̀ ọ̀hún. Àwọn bàbá wa Sẹ́nitọ́ Gbénga Káká, àwọn ni rọ́ọ̀kì wa o. Rọ́ọ̀kì wa ni a lè dáhùn kan ṣe níbi ibi láì fi lọ wọ́n. Àwọn akọ́kọ́ permission lẹ́nu wa ṣe afẹ́ṣe irun kan báyìí wà lóye. Àwọn alátìlẹ́yìn wa dáàdì àdúgbò lọ́wọ́ yín. A mọ̀ pé kì í ṣe léyìí lákọ̀ọ́kọ́ tẹ́ ẹ máa ń ṣe. Ẹ ti ń ṣe láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ látòpin. Yín ni wọ́n ní ká ṣe míì. Ẹ wo ẹ ti wà lẹ́nu ẹ̀ ọjọ́ ti pẹ́. Ẹ̀yin lẹ́ máa encourage àwa nípa pé tán bá discourage wa. Don't worry yourself. Continue to be doing what you are doing because you are yourself. You cannot be somebody else. Daddy, thank you very much. Kábíyèsí, inú mi dùn lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ and I'm so proud láti sọ fún àwa ọmọ Ṣọ̀pẹ́ tá a wà ń bí àwa school Ṣọ̀pẹ́. I'm so proud that pé for the first time in history ni Orímolú kọ́kọ́ visit ọ̀dọ̀ tiwa. Níbi tí àwa wà, may I so rest in peace, Queen tó bá lọ visit the school kan, wọ́n máa ya photo ẹ̀ lọ́ máa gbé picture ẹ̀ síbẹ̀ ṣe the free school ó máa wà bẹ́ẹ̀ gàdàgbà ní. Mo rò pé gbogbo àwọn ọmọ Ṣọ̀pin ẹ má gbàgbé o, àwa ní the first school torí mo ní ìgbà fọ́ visit. Pẹ̀lú àwọn ọba tó kù, ní ọba lọ́ba.
Full compliment.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o, àmọ́ lóore o. And to the teachers club, a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín fún gbogbo nǹkan tí ẹ ti ń ṣe. A dẹ̀ ti link pẹ̀lú yín sìn because we are all stakeholders in this state. Ọlọ́run àtúbọ̀ máa ràn wá lọ́wọ́. To the chairman of the local government, Honorable Sorry, thank you very much. I'm paying. I even love your humility because I don't see that tobacco letters I want to want to take alone. My protocol is for you. Contact to tune down alone. My late, but no understanding because the commissioner so there has to be some protocol. I don't understand. But nígbà míì ẹ̀yin máa ń bá pass ẹ̀ power ẹ̀ sọ fún wa pé tiwa ni a gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe. Thank you very much. And to the teachers. láíláí náà ti sọ pé èrè tíṣà wà lọ́rùn kò ń ṣọ̀run nìkan o ayé yìí ni o because anyway àtàbá rí yín làwọn máa dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run pé tí ò bá jẹ́ yín tí ẹ tó wa sọ́nà ni a ní débi tá a dé yìí ẹ̀yin náà kẹ̀ Ọlọ́run àtúbọ̀ máa tó sí sọ́nà. And to all the old students association, great Sosa, great Sosa, great. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ owó mi ń lé fún ẹ̀yin ọmọ tẹ́ jáde láti school yìí, ẹ má bínú pé mo pè yín lọ́mọ because we are colleagues. Tẹ́ jáde láti school yìí, nínú wa professor ti wà nínú wa, èyí tó ti fẹ́ di governor ti wà nínú wa, èyí tó lọ́n ti ṣe fún ti wà nínú wa, èyí tó kù díẹ̀ káàtó náà ṣì wà nínú wa, ṣùgbọ́n our first primary assignment to this kind of organization is to give back to our alma mater. Àwọn náà là ń ṣe lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ń sìn. Ọlọ́run àtúbọ̀ máa bò yín láṣìírí. And the second the assignment is for us to negotiate, to socialize, to network. Àmọ́ bí tí orí ń bẹ́sẹ̀ rè, àwọn commissioner wa náà ṣe bí ibìkan lẹ ti jáde. So likely, àti máa mọ̀ pé ẹ̀yin lẹ jẹ́ commissioner fẹ́ kí n kàn gba káàdì yín sìn. Àbúrò mi ẹ lọ bá wọn bẹ̀ yẹn kán dẹ̀ bá yín ṣe. Gbogbo bá dẹ̀ wọ̀n kan má dẹ̀ ṣe. So that is how it is. So mo ń bẹ̀ yín, ẹ wá join ní wàá parapọ̀. We are not in politics, we are not in religious activities. We are just pure academic, charitable organization. And our common denominator is this school. So mo fẹ́ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo yín, àtàrà jẹ gbogbo at everybody, the local for education, àwọn tó donate owó fún wa, àtàwọn tó sì máa donate fún wa, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín o, on behalf of SOSA and on behalf of the current student of this. Thank you very much.
Thank you. My honorable commissioner, sir, I want to close this program here, but the power confided on me as the master of ceremony. I want to close the program. My honorable commissioner, sir, I want to say this before we leave, that out of all the senators we've been having in Ogun State, Senator Alhaji is the most outspoken of all of them, even at the house. Of all the senators we've been having, I can now see the reason why it's so. Only
for Molipo,
okay. So we are closing this program here. When I call Alhaji to give us a closing prayer here, and we'll just dispatch to our individual places in peace. Lero, ẹ wá gbàdúrà fún wa lero tó mú ilé mi.
Before the prayer, we do respect to Honorable Commissioner and the KBC is here. The former chairman of the local government, about 85 now or 86, is in our midst, and I think he deserves being recognized. That is Architect Banjoko. Architect Banjoko. Oh, maybe it's on the chair there. Well, he happened to be here. And lastly, Mama Owuchino did mention about some of those who made donations. There are many of them, but the number one in that list is in honor of the late architect Sefiu Ayodeji. It's on record that the brother just came on visitation to me, and I told him that, well, I was about visiting the Brahmadisna Polytechnic to look at my project, and there's another project going on here, which we are having a little bit of handicap. He followed me, and on getting here and saw what we were doing, he announced silently 1 million naira. And he said he didn't want any publicity. I now sat down and felt that, yes, for the marvelous effort being made by the family, I used my discretion to allot 500,000 to that project that just commissioned. The remaining 500 formed part of 3.5 million that we expended in the smaller building here. So I just want to let it be on record so that others can emulate the good something. When I invited him for today's occasion, he said he wouldn't like to be seen by anybody, but I will not hide the good things. That's why I'm announcing.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. God bless you.
Amen. 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 Amen.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We can see this program on Ogun State Education Matters. You can access it on net. Ogun State Education Matters. God bless you. Thank you very much.
Thank
Have
you.
it, sir.
I see.
I don't